In the radiograph testing process, is one of the testing methodology utilized for detecting the internal flaws or different destructive elements in the case of casting process will be identified without in contact with respect to the inspecting metal and the specimen. Before going on with the what are the basic parameters that are being existing or outline points we'll be discussing in the previous class, we'll be having a review. What is the major principle of this radiographic testing process and how much time it need to be carried on the experimental basis, and what are the film considerations that need to be taken place and its characteristics. And you need to obtain this film orientation. So film orientations in the sense pictorial representations of it. The infected rays will be getting passed on the object, and their reflections will be captured on the film, and their film characteristics will be obtained depending upon operating with some parameters. And what are the different types of parameters or penetrating material methods that are existing will be monitoring and will be discussing in detail in the today's class. And the type of technique that is being utilized. So we need to monitor different parameters of penetrate. This type of technique, what are the different types of techniques existing, will be discussing in detail. And what are the defects or flaws or different destructions observed in the specimen will be discussing, and film interpretation, acceptance criteria. So acceptance criteria in the sense here will the obtained results will be compared with respect to the standard results. So whether the obtained results are existing in the feasible limitations or not will be getting verified very clear. Next one, reporting that particular in the supporting format, and safety precautions. What are the safety precautions need to be taken in need to operate the conditions. Before that, moving on to the actual process, in what type of applications it will be utilized. The radiographic technologies is utilized in different types of applications. Just will be having a detail of this pipe work. Pipe work represents one element to another element. We will be having different couplings, different types of joints is existing. We need to change the directions of the flow of material from one place to another place. And pressure vessels, how much pressure, at what pressure the vessels are being operated, and boilers, at what temperature the boilers are being maintained, whether it is being transferring into the steam state from the water to steam state at what particular temperatures, and variations in the different range of temperatures will be identified in the case of this radiographic technology. And is there any internal corrosions or also occurring? Those also can be identified with respect to the material connections. Structural steel works. Structural steel works. And this is nothing but the consistency of thickness or strength and the internal structure of any kind of the materials, that is ferrous materials, will be identified. And shipbuilding. Is there any leakages that are being happening, or full transparent ships are being occurring? In that particular state also, this inspection technology plays a major role. Coming to the advantages and disadvantages categories. In the case of disadvantages, we can use it to inspect virtually all materials, almost all the materials, ferrous grains, non-ferrous types, and but its range will be getting varied, or its frequency will be getting varied, depending between the material type of the materials, type of the materials, polymers or ceramics can be identified, and metals, in the case of metals, ferrous kind of metals and non-ferrous kind of metals also can be identified. And first we will be looking at with respect to the highlights of the process radiographic technology. It detects the surface and surface defects. So whether surface peaks are being existing or superfinishing structure is being existing, that can be detected. And as a permanent test report can be obtained on the examination process. And the ability of the complex shapes can be inspected. And the hidden areas with respect to a layered type of structures, and without having a particular assembly concept also can be inspected in this radiographic technology. And minimum part preparation is required. So here, to a particular finite geometrical specifications, the part should be prepared. And technique standardized and reference standards are also available in this particular radiographic technology. So here, technique standardization in the sense of reference standardizations in the sense the input parameters at what rate of the frequency it should be operated and at what distance the material should be kept without eye contact with respect to the source point. And after examining the entire structures or the geometrical specifications of the object is being elected or internal class or intercasting process. That will be varying with respect to the types of testing methods. That is also will be discussed in the today's class itself. Coming to the point of these disadvantages. There is an extensive operating training and skill required. So, for the operation of this particular equipment, a well-trained person or skillful worker will be necessary to operate this particular equipment. Or else, if the frequency has been varied than the existing limitations, automatically some malfunctioning may be taken place. Depth of the discontinuity not indicated. That is one of the defect in the case of this radiographic testing processes. It has to access both the sides of the structure is usually required. So single side is not at all possible in the case of this radiographic process. And orientation of the radiation beam into non-volumetric defense is very much critical. So there is a dynamical actions in the orientation process is very much difficult to examine. So hence it clearly specifies that the static objects can be identified very much clearly as per its geometrical basis or its internal structural problems. That is here clearly specified that multi-level structures and assembly or disassembly conditions and individual parts also as well. Relatively is an expensive equipment and investment is required. So use is related to the economical point and possible radiation hazard for the person. So if further consideration will be discussed in the highlights that safety precautionary steps need to be taken. So this test can be carried out up to only 200 mm. That's the limit for this radiographic. Just moving on to the radiographic technology, there's the radiation is having the higher energy and shortening the wavelength and the electromagnetic waves has been generated from the source oriented. That source may be generating depending upon its range of the wavelength. It can be categorized into X-rays and gamma rays. The frequency of the radius is up to the minimum mark. The rays that will be generating is X-rays or that is gamma rays. Yes, the radiation is being generated with respect to the short wavelength, and the source generates the radiations, different kinds of radiations. That is, will be depending upon the frequency of the waves generated, will be varying into different categories. That is, either of the X rays or gamma rays, or else the Y rays. And these are X rays which are produced and X-rays from the generator, which is actuated the filament agitations from the electrical power supply, and gamma radiation is also same, which increases its frequency of range. And X-rays and gamma rays can be characterized depending upon three different parameters. First one is its frequency, its wavelength, and the velocity of the waves that are atoms that are being or electrons that are being transferred from one place to the another place. Here in the diagrammatically, if you have been visualized, this is the beam expositor, which is taking the high voltage power supply from the AC source and exhibits the atomic particles, which passes and strikes towards the positive ion specification and deviating its or exhibiting its rays on the particular object. which is need to be inspected. Let us consider this as a specimen and exposing the overall specifications of the object which is to be measured. A object is మనం measure చేయాలో ఒక object and its entire internal structures will be recorded in this particular exposure. Is a recording device. So what the parameters we are being utilized and what are the required range of the beams to be enacted, we need to consider in three different categories, mainly in two different categories and submergedly in three different categories depending upon its range of three different parameters. Again, frequency, wavelength, and next the velocity of the atomic particles. We'll be discussing in the next slide. This is the stage. Different parts or objects based upon its indeed to identify its thickness or density or its atomic number will be getting altered with respect to the different properties of the materials, and either it may be of the thinner materials or will be of having a thick type of materials. And we need to identify the internal structures that has been laminated by thin filmy structures can also be detected by utilizing this radiographic technology, that the rays will be passing through the medium and identifying the internally existing cracks on it, cracks or else flaws and the air bubbles or air voids that has been acquired here. And those representations will be exposed on the film display, and where the generation process or source will be getting generated. We have already discussed that it will be depending upon the type of material, the sources will be depending. So it clearly specifying that sources depends on type of the materials and their material thickness. When the thickness will be getting increased, when the energy will be getting increased, when the penetration will be getting increased, or with respect to the radiation hazardous situations taking place, we'll be having a detailed look. Right? First, the electrically generated from the X-rays, which requires the power supply, radiation controller, and maximum allowable limitations of the rays. And if you have been considered this remote control switch, is an shielding and distancing point, that cable will be getting driven over this, and depending upon this cable driven, the commutator or commutative connector will react its and generates the claddle shields in it, and will leads to the source as an output range, will generates the light rays from the source gate tube and exhibits on the material which we need to inspect. ఏదైతే మెటీరియల్ మనం ఇన్స్పెక్ట్ చేయాలనుకుంటున్నామో దాని మీద ఆ రేజ్ విల్ బి గెటింగ్ ఇంప్రెగ్నేటెడ్, అండ్ బేస్డ్ అపాన్ ద range of or frequency of the rays, the internal flaws or else the entire geometrical specifications of the object or surface measure of the object, and two and peaks and lowels of troughs of the objects also can be examined to a particular range of nanoscaled also. By this radiographic technology, we are having a clear-cut investigative reports generation up to a minimum to maximum range of frequency variations. So it will be ranging from one material to the another material. In our mechanical point of view, most probably will be utilizing for high strength materials or for our automobiles range of materials, the steel is much more preferred. Considering this steel thickness in inches, and what are the different grades that are being existing in the element thickness, or that will be calling as a gauge length, and up to what range the gauge length is preferable, and if there is any sheet deflections or deviations or deformations internally, cracks that have been identified, in the solidification process will be clearly examined by this radiographic technology. And not only in the case of these steel materials, even the non-ferrous materials also. There is aluminum, zinc, magnesium, titanium, steel, steel is a mixture of ferrous and copper, zinc, brass, and lead. So, ferrous materials plays a major role indeed to identify the flaws and even in the non-ferrous content of materials also, even and the medical diagnostics also. And for the medical diagnostics, only 50 kV of frequency is sufficient. And what is the exposure time that is required indeed to examine on the particular materials? So here we have been specified or we have been seen that will be depending upon the type of material. See, material that has to be metal of the object that has to be inspected, the steel or aluminum or copper will be taking, and what's the gauge length of the material will be identifying, and what's the type of film that is required indeed to capture the results. There is either maybe of the slow impregnations, medium range of impregnations or passing of the rays, or any rapid type of raise or required. Nothing but increasing of its velocity, increasing of its frequency. The frequency has been increased, automatically the velocity of the rays also will be increased. And the film density. So based upon that, the source X-rays will be initiated. Either the X-rays need to be utilized for commencement of the radiographic technology, indeed to identify the internal cracks that have been identified, or else indeed to identify the surface finishing. Depending upon its intensity and the energy of the rays that has been produced from the source will be characterizing to X-rays or gamma rays. And how will be finding the exposure time? So time will be a varied option in both radiographic technologies. First, exposing chart of X-ray only. Next one, gamma rays. And so concerned formulations are being tabulated here. There is what are the film that we have been taken. There is film factor into 2 and into surface detection whole square into 60. There is time in the case of seconds, standard time. That will be identifying in the scale orientations. That's a physical form of measurement. It's a physical form of measurement. Moving on to the exposure time for the X-rays. It's a less straightforward basis with respect to the wavelength and intensity. If you have been observed, the exposure of the X-rays is clearly determining in the charts. The wavelength fluctuations will be clearly impregnating with respect to the material specifications also. Nothing but if you have been observed this exposure chart, the type of material you have been taken and material related chart will be specified here, whether the material is an cast iron or copper or steel. Its density is specified, the operating parameter of to a specific consigned will be specified, screen orientation will be specified, and what is the input basics that have been provided on the material also will be clearly specified. So in the x-axis we are having a clear cut definition regarding the material thickness and how much voltage of these light rays are being just focused on that particular material. And the average frequency orientations that have been exposed in the y-axis. Based upon this, the overall elements such as outputs that all we have been required in the case of our geometrical specifications or internal structures of the objects will be verified very much clearly. So we have been discussing regarding the geometric principles of the curves. If the object has been identified in the film basis, how we need to get confided who that only defects. So entire the object information will be captured in the film. But how will be knowing that internally these flaws are being generated? These are the flaws and these are the linear type of actions that are that is doesn't required for smooth operation. Coming to this classification, radiographic definition. It's controlled by geometrical unsharpness and subdivided to inherent unsharpnesses. So in the case of the geometrical unsharpnesses, this FFD or SFD, where feed dimensions can be identified, which should be very much short and which the operating detective will be very much large, and source size is also very much large. So source size and vibration of its movements and its amplitudes whose scale contact, this will be getting the results in the case of this geometrical unsharpnesses. And in the case of this inherent unsharpnesses, coarse grain film, salt screens. So salt screens in the sense here it clearly specifies that non-linear surface finishing. It's having the intermediate or non-linear surface finish. And wavelength is also two shots in the case of this inherent shapes. These are the pictorial representations related to the sensitometric charts. The position of the curves will be specifying the quality of the inspecting, and depending upon the types of materials or alloy type of materials, what are the different types of material that has been existing in the composition. Depending upon each and every material in the composition individually, the specifications will be captured based upon the radiographic technology. What's the film processing? This film processing has been existing in, or this can be processed in three different types. First one is an manual mode, semi-automatic mode, and automatic mode. First one, defining or derivating, and depending upon the derivating, the stop path will be taking place, and towards the stop path in the sense making ready for the experiment. And then after getting the specimen ready, that will be fixed in the channel. After fixing, the washing, nothing but running water will be placed over there, and then moved on to the dryer accessories. So here, see clearly, developer. It converts the large image into the manifest image. There's an orientation or sequential process of getting the impregnations on the films, and this is generally progressed towards in the medical point of view also, X-rays. So this developer converts the latest image or latent image in the size 10 to 12 minutes hesitation, and stop bar, it removes the excess developers, it makes it ready for the fixations, and in the fixtures it's cleaning the film in exposed and crystalline of AZBR, Argentinum bromide solutions. Argentinum bromide crystalline formats, and it is achieving its improvement in its quality, improving in its quality, or nothing but uh, exhibiting its perfect shapes. And washing, rid the film of residual chemicals. So reading in the sense treating with respect to the chemical solutions, that too only the non-reactable solutions. And if at all the reactable solutions are being utilized, that should be highlight the affected part. Wetting condition, the film to be swell in the emulsions. So in that emulsions, it is maybe of the semi-solid or most probably the liquid solutions will be, liquid emulsions will be utilized. And after getting that, the dryer will be placed in the mesoderm. The dryer will dry or expose it to the environmental characteristics also, environmental criteria also. And what are the, how the image quality indications will be taking place in the case of this radiographic testing. When the rays has been got fall in that particular object, it's considered this is a welding technique. This is a welding, butt welding process has been commenced, and observing where the porosity has been taking place lowerly, lower limitly than other than the limit. So causes the over porosity, nonlinear structures that is maintaining between one plate to the another plate, and the blackening deposition of the material, and its non-submerging in the process of solidification, and what are the defects that are being existing in the case of this fusion state of welding process. So almost we will be utilizing the fusion state of welding itself. So fusion state of welding in the sense additive materials are being added. So what are the different types of materials that has been added to it, and in its solidification process what are the porosities taken place, voids are being taken place, that can be clearly detectable in this radiographic technology. That is the intentionality of this radiographic technology, right? And what are the different types of techniques can be incorporated here or examined by utilizing this radiographic technology? This can be selected based upon different techniques. So testing objects depending upon the type of material and its gauge length and its configurations. Configurations are very much different. Either it may be of a geometrical classifications or configurations related to the Cartesian coordinate system, or else the cylindrical coordinate system, or else the coordinate polar coordinate system, or else different rotational characteristics composition. And in the welding process, what are the defects are existing, and we are having different types of welding process: arc welding process, gas welding process, manual metal arc welding, TIG welding, MIG welding, etc. In that, even two different conditions will be getting taken place in the case of fusion state of welding and next the fission state of welding. And the temperature properties also will be getting varied. Temperature and other properties also very much increasing in the case of fission state of welding, because whenever the object is being inspected or else the operating parameters are getting going on fission up to the fission state, that is nothing but the maximum range of temperature up to the liquid range, only at that particular point the material has to be converted. So, what are the defects are being taken place at that particular time? And even in the casting timings, casting time, the quenching process, what are the conditions that are being varying? Slow process cooling, what are the defects are being achieving? And in the forging technology, upon repeated loading or hammering process, the plasticity of dimensions will be achieving for the objects that will be clearly verified or examined, and assembling of the parts. Whether the parts has been fixed in an correct position after assembly condition or not, that also will be clearly verified. And any leak proofs or that has been existing, that leak proofs, nothing but the leakage guards will be calling us, and rubber plates major important role in that, or we'll be calling washers, and anticipate locations, nature of discontinuities, so where the continuous passage is not at all existing, that can be detectable, critical and vulnerable locations, and where the man cannot be entered indeed to rectify the problems, where the problems are existing, that can be inspected instead of digging the holes, sensitivity at liquid level, where the liquid, which is in very much hot position, there is non-reactive, that is of reactive nature when manual basis is involved. At that particular range, the radiographic technologies has been utilized. Accessibility of the film. Entire that will be getting an access to the range of films. So what are the different types of techniques that are being existed indeed to inspect these conditions? First one is single wall, single wall, single image with respect to the panoramic situations. Panoramic situations, and here the single image in the sense only the 2D shapes representations can be progressed in the single wall, single image. In the single wall panoramic, panoramic situations, the entire cylindrical and next both inner and outer ranges can be identified. Only these two confines will be getting taken place. And here the diameter is greater than the 8 inches also can be progressed in the single wall, single image strategy. Coming to the point of this double wall single image, film outside and source outside, diameter of the pipes greater than equal to the 3 inches. Coming to the double wall double inches, diameter of the pipes will be less than 3 inches will be identified. And what are the defects that can be identified? So in the case of this casting process, shrinkage, RTS in the sense voids, porosity, internal, internally appeared voids at the time of casting process, and metallic and non-metallic inculcations. It leads to surface internally and externally at different spots and its identifications. What are the indications that are being existed upon radiographic process? In the case of weldings, this penetrations, sidewall fusion, porosity, and slag inclusions are identified. These are the welding defects that can be identified in the case of butt welding. And this is the side view, and this is the top view, and these are the porosities. We have the best examples: sand inclusions, porosity, cavity shrinkage, etc. And in the forging, some of the techniques, some of the defects, and parental material defects. And these are the standard data need to be observed upon the obtained results in the radiographic technology process. These are precautionary steps that need to be